What's really, really, really good, man? Your boy did it. Straight up went to Turkey, Istanbul, and got the job done. Now, I'm going to show you guys a series of clips. These are going to be a bunch of random clips, but this is a 6-minute video. I'm going to break this clip up by categories so you can kind of jump ahead. I don't want to waste y'all time, man. I want y'all to just get whatever y'all want to get out of the video in case you're going to Turkey or wherever you're going, or you want to know what the experience could be like for you. You can hop in, you can plug and play real quick. So I just want to start off by saying the people in Istanbul were extremely nice, extremely kind to my family. The people at my hotel were amazing, were beautiful. I got my procedure done through Heva clinics. They were very kind, very accommodating. So from that regard, that's love, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's great, and I appreciate that. And, yeah, that's something you want when you're traveling, 13 plus hours to get to a location. So you want that sense of, not belonging, but you just want to be treated nice. All right, so that's that. Let's hop to what I expected and what the reality of the situation was. So, and this could be me not doing my due diligence, me just not having experience, me not doing enough research. I thought I watched hundreds of videos and clicked on hundreds of sites, but I think you actually going through these things and doing even more research can help you out a little bit more. So I don't want to seem blameless, but something cool that they have is that they have 24/7, 24-hour WhatsApp chat. So you can talk to your teammate, your Heva clinic agent frequently, often. I mean, they were very receptive, answered random text messages in the middle of the night, questions I had, questions my wife may have had. So that was pretty dope. And even through that evaluation through the app, you send photos and they give their best judgment. But things change. You know what I mean? Things change. I would say if you're interested in getting a hair transplant, go see a dermatologist first. Make sure your scalp is like A1. I'm black. Black people have a history of bumps and keloids through ingrown hairs. And that hurts on my donor area. A donor area is basically where they pluck out the hair. But that hurts some of my areas, and if I could do it over, I would go to a dermatologist and make sure I was A1 from the jump. That way, when I came here, they can pluck and pull whatever they need to take out before they do the transplant. So when I got here, I just thought, I was getting my crown taken care of, the top of my head and my hairline. And unfortunately, there wasn't enough donor area. And they told me that one or two things has to happen. Hairline is going to start and be strong from where it is currently. So you're at the age of, mid-30s. Your hair has regressed over the years. But we can fill in your hairline to make it nice and strong. And then from there, we can strengthen your top and we can strengthen your crown. Great, right? Or most people, they try to, push their hairline back to where it used to be when they were in their early 20s or teens or whatever. That's kind of the vibe I was going for. But when you do that, you lose opportunity to continue to fill up the top of your head and your crown because of, the donor area. And they only want to do so many grafts in one session too. By the way, my session was 12 hours. I was told it was going to be 8. But anyway, so I had to make a crucial choice. I really wanted my crown done. I'm tall. I'm almost 6'5", and everybody always says they can't see your crown. But I beg to differ. I wanted my crown done. So they did ask if I wanted to come back for a second treatment, which I was like, excuse my French, hell no. Hell to the no. No, man. Like, coming here was a big haul. Coming here was a lot of energy, man. That brings me to my next point. Why I'm taking time out to make this video. It's just a lot. It's just a lot coming here. Budgeting, making sure that we kind of, budgeting money ain't no joke, man. And we wanted to splurge when we got here. We wanted to do it the right way. I got my wife and my kid with me, so, it was a lot. So coming back out here, this is like, to me, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we got to get it done now. So I wanted to get the most out of my buck, the most bang out of my buck. So I suggested, let's go ahead and do a beard extraction, which they agreed to, which I was also terrified about. They pulled from basically my neck area to almost the tip of my chin. So everything under my neck, they pulled 200 grafts. And that was painful, just like, the other 65. Oh, yeah, over 65 needle injections. Yeah. Yo, it got crazy. Over 65 needle injections. So I keep hearing people say, it's like the dentist office, Listen, the dentist ain't never went into my brain and started squeezing out juice from a needle. The dentist ain't never cut a bunch of holes in my head. Dude, that junk was like Frankenstein. I literally felt like I was getting ready for a horror film. There was a lot of blood. I saw a lot of blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't ready for that. Blood splashing on the floor, running down my beard, running down my face. I'm like, this is crazy. So you can get sedated. I just felt like 8 to 12 hours sedated was a bit much. And, I'm in a new land. I kind of want to be present. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's doing cosmetic stuff on you, if you can be present, be present. If you can't, then that's when you want to take the sedation. But we just did the anesthesia. And yeah, we just did what we had to do to get the job done. Let's talk about real quick hidden costs, hidden fees. Whatever you budgeted, bro, go ahead and put $1,200 added to that, because you gotta take in consideration what could possibly be adjusted through your evaluation. Like me, you have to take into consideration what add-ons to improve your hair journey. I did the gold package. The gold package was lovely. We have a very, very nice hotel that I'm extremely happy about, thank God. But some people were not happy with their hotel. I was talking to a few brothers, and, they didn't even get breakfast in the morning. So our breakfast was amazing, bro. Like, great breakfast, great for the family, great for the kid. So yeah, we got the gold package, but the gold package, with their supplements that they provide, is only up for a month. So I wanted to do the 6 months, so I have the most results, the best results. So that's extra money. So just make sure you come prepared with that. Just for heads up, man, I've been looking into doing this since, I would say, 2010, when everything started going south. I had braids. My crown was leaving me. I had to keep changing my hair because So it feels good to be back in the game, which I believe I will be in about a year when everything grows back. But this procedure was not for the weak. It was not for the weak. I've had Achilles surgery. I had a knee surgery. And I think because I was awake during this, it was definitely the most traumatic. Like, I literally told them, like, we can't do the beard extraction because I was so traumatized. But talking to just like the people around me, was able to get through it, and it all went well. So that's the plus of, you know, bringing your family and just, you know, just connect with the people around you. Hopefully this is able to help somebody out. I think for me, more importantly, I just needed to get some things out, just put the energy out there. I only got about 500 subscribers, so whoever hop on and watch it, this is what you're gonna get. But if anything, it's an outlet for me, and it's to help anybody else that could be looking into doing something like this. Would I recommend Heva? 100%. 100%. I can't put that on them. If things didn't go the certain way, I'll put that on me. And you know, they are one of the best in the game. Like, especially for black people's hair, they're one of the best in the game. I was talking to one guy, he said they was the best in the world, and I was like, whoa, I didn't hear all of that, but so I would definitely recommend them. You do have to be ready to be outside of your comfort zone, meaning, you know, there's a lot of translators. They taking you into all these different rooms and third parties. They're not really explaining nothing because they're just trying to do a service and get you out. Me, my personality type, I'm all like relationship based. I want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I want to know all the details. You know, they're just trying to keep it moving. So, but yeah, that's it, man. I'm not going to hold y'all up. Much love. And yeah, man, this is my hair journey. Let's see what's to come. Yeah.